Okay, hello everybody. This is Dave.
And Nancy.
And we're back after a couple of weeks to do some more streaming. You all have voted for us to go and have some adventures with Nick, maybe look into his mysterious past. And
so mysterious.
And right now the Minutemen and the Railroad are leading the I guess the final or the polling for the ending. So if we end up that close,
hey,
we'll go for it.
And grunt fodder. I see you both. I see you.
Even with your protestations that you're not there.
Even though you're saying grunt fodder, you're not there. Wait a minute. Is this some kind of, one of those interstitial things where, I'm here but I'm not here? Is this like Schrodinger's cat? Are you in a box? Grunt fodder, are you in a box?
Speaking of Schrodinger's cat, Rascal's claws are both in and out of my leg.
Nice. Are we taking Nick to Fahaba? Asks grunt fodder.
We're laying the groundwork for it. So let's see.
I'll be honest, I'm totally on board with bringing Nick to Fahaba. That was like my worst Boston accent ever.
It's like you've never even been to Boston, other than that one time.
There was that one time. One time. Right. Just because I was there one time for a weekend, because I helped my sister move into their apartment when they lived there, that doesn't mean that, I'm a local. It's like how I spent a weekend in Maryland. Doesn't mean that I'm all of a sudden a local.
I would like to spend a weekend in Maryland, but neither here nor there.
I prefer Virginia.
Never been.
Well,
yes.
I at least enjoy visiting my brother in Virginia.
There you go.
Yay!
So, yes, and Rascal is joining us for the stream.
Oh, let's see, Phil. He's rubbing against my mic.
He wants to be a
yes,
star.
Mike. I love Mike.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
Hey, Deacon. I see you got a different outfit again.
B-Man's asking for me to sing. I think I'm going to need a little more alcohol. And I'll be honest.
This is a bizarre parade.
Stop. You. No. You. Just sit down. Just stop. Oh, okay, fine. And Rascal is deciding to be very difficult. Apparently he is also looking for milk of human kindness. He's like, can I drink it?
He's not even a big milk drinker.
No, he has in the past. It's like that. Anyway, as far as singing, I'll be honest, I have not listened to it in probably a week, so if I try it right now, it's probably going to be really, really terrible. And plus, I think I need a little bit more libations.
All kinds of libations.
Yes.
So,
libations are necessary for morale to improve.
Good kitty.
What's funny is Rascal's holding on to me like the world's tilting around, and he's like, "Oh God, somebody help me!"
I mean, I think you can. Well,
you're not supposed to give them like large quantities of milk. You can give cats a little bit of milk. Like we give our cats one saucer between 4 cats.
Yeah, I mean, too much will get them sick, but or at least it'll upset their stomachs. But a little bit every now and again isn't that bad for them.
Yeah, it's not really gonna hurt them. It's not something that they would usually eat. But then again, cats out in the wild do not eat cat food. Cat food would be birds, squirrels, and whatnot. Whatever they can catch or find.
There's our robo friend.
What's going on?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Lily is not allowed milk, period.
Let's head out.
I follow.
Right.
Well,
You leaving me for this circuit board? You bring him back in one piece, Nick.
I can't promise there won't be some scuffs and dings.
These two are a bromance for the ages.
I'll be honest. There's a whole lot of broye right there. You just
Strong? What the hell?
strong. This is not a love triangle like that. This is not a love quadrangle. There.
So let's see. Our aim is to...
Granted, our cats also get ham.
True. We are very bad that way.
Occasionally. They occasionally get ham because they absolutely love ham. And if I have bacon, they will try to steal it.
True.
And Alex loves ham so much that's how he found us.
True.
He found us over. Oh, fuck you, Strong.
Strong.
Super mutants.
You know that Strong moving that way when you were fast traveling elsewhere, just kind of reminds me of a super mutant suicider.
Yeah. Can we give Strong a? Strong wants to understand romancing to defeat its enemies.
If you're gonna, Strong want to understand romancing to defeat his enemies.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
Come on,
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point.
Hey,
For as
Nick
long
has a
as
quest
I
for
can
us.
Remember, I've been getting these flashes.
Yes, he
memories
does.
of places I've
Really?
never been. Things
Totes
I've never
legit.
seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad. They're just
Not
this
mine.
inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Seems like a waste of energy. Just look at where humanity's gotten us.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You don't have someone else's life trapped in your skull. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some
You know
ex-con.
what I just noticed?
Or whatever
Look
type
at the
might
jawline
volunteer
on
to let
Nick
folks
where
tinker
that
with their
joint
gray
is.
matter.
Oh yeah, it's
But
not moving.
thanks
It doesn't
to Nick
move.
that I pass for human.
Yeah.
Why I get to
Even
live
though it
cushy in Diamond
probably
City,
should.
and every other synth is shot on sight. I know
Nick,
I
you're
got
not
it good,
you're not
but
passing for human.
My entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am, my judgment, my
Probably.
speech, hell, even my name, they're his. And I can't
Even from
do a
beyond the
damn thing
grave.
about it because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? Ah, I got it. Crumblebot. 3000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Okay then.
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot
Like a
of
T-55
bad
or
things,
so.
hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming,
Ah,
so he
come on, let's
sealed
be real,
himself
he's
inside a
T-50.
personal shelter, located underneath a sub shop.
He's the
used as a
T-486.
446.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Don't tell me.
Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm
Oh, we
gonna
can fix
find him
that.
and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
So Eddie's got ghoul.
Yeah.
Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code.
Wait, are we sure Winter wasn't the Riddler?
Bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes.
No, he wasn't
incriminating
the
different
Riddler.
criminal associates.
Edward
On
Enigma.
each one, he hit a single number. We find
You know, can
all
I
of
just
those
say, anybody who
holotapes,
names
we
their
get all
kid
the
Edward
numbers.
with the name
We get all the numbers,
Enigma,
we get the code.
you know, or with
That's like naming your daughter
I've been
Bambi.
putting together a
or
file on
Bunny.
this.
Yes.
You're just asking that
There
she's
are
going to become a
holotapes
stripper.
in here worth listening to.
Yeah.
Including
I
one
mean,
of
why are you
Winter's.
doing this? It's like naming your child any kind of
Cambridge
liquor
police evidence
name.
lockup.
You name your kid
Before
anything
getting
after a
sworn
liquor,
by
you're hoping
heroes.
she's going to be a fucking
My gut tells me the Boston
bartender.
police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4? What kind of idiot has that as their passcode?
You might have stumbled across.
I'm sure that there's somebody who could raise their hand. I'm not suggesting like on the forums or anything, but you know, somebody.
I heard Randolph got B811 out of the Commonwealth, in large part thanks to you.
Oh,
proved
you're
You know,
welcome.
for a minute, I
valuable
thought,
addition
oh
to
my
the
god,
band.
look at her hand when she drops her hand down, and look
My
at the
gut says
cigarette.
Mr. Timms is exactly who he says he is, but Pam isn't convinced yet.
What,
Until
is she like-
signs off, no direct contact.
Okay, when she would drop her hand, the cigarette would fall out of her fingers and into like her wrist.
Oh. Oh, they gave me a suppressed Gauss rifle.
Ooh, how nice.
One more hour until my
Hey,
ship
Rin Tin Tin. I mean, Rin. Wait, what's his name again?
Tinker Tom?
Thank you.
Hey, you, wake up. I got
Hey,
a quest.
Tinker Tom.
Hey,
Eddie Valiant turned out okay, even if he did stop the freeway from being built, according to Grunt Fodder.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on the Mila project. You
How
got
many
the
of these
time?
things do you have?
I got another
And
site
can I
we
do
could
two
place
of them
another
at the
one on
same
my
time? Nope.
back. Or we could just do some business.
You're
what
lucky
you
I
got.
can
You
fast
got it.
travel.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give him the, wow.
Which ones? They are nearly identical.
This one just has slightly better accuracy. So,
Wow.
but it does not have a night vision. Oh, well.
Excuse me.
And this lead-in M
Ed
chest
and
piece.
Eddie know what they did. I kind of want to set Tom on fire, says B-Man. Why do you want to turn... Is it because of the hat? I'm going to be honest. You know what that hat makes me want to do?
What's that?
Go have some fucking Oreos.
hey there.
Heads up, Tom's got more.
Like, it looks like a bunch of Oreos stacked on a hat.
Okay, not sure I see that one, but we'll go with it.
So you and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
Okay, you got anything else for me?
Desdemona.
The business in Good Neighbor is concluded, right? The extent of our operation there is quite sensitive.
Okay.
Okay.
Move your arse. You're in me way.
Take the
Sorry,
back
Tinker
door.
Tom's
Too
got
much
me.
entrance in the front, and apparently everybody's gonna know you're there.
Locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Who wants to understand entertainment? Not this troper.
Pam.
I don't know.
Processes
Usually I
are
like to be able to
busy.
at least piece something together.
Okay, so I guess that's it we can do for right now. Might as well. Let's see. So we've got to find Eddie Winter's holotapes and set up something on the Boston Bugle.
And do Nick's.
Yep, so let's see. We've got some of Eddie Winter's holotapes. Let's see what they're under.
No, even if you were a TV tropes poster.
So, case notes. Someone with the ghoul, age 200 plus, 2 million account. Underground bunker in Andrew Station. Holotapes hold the key to his bunker. Commonwealth Police Department's Bad TFL HQ is where they're talking about these things being.
Message to Johnny Montrano. Johnny.
So now we gotta spot the number.
Forces with the North End, huh? Bury the hatchet, work mutually against the common enemy? Well, you put the nail in that coffin, huh, boyo? What did you have to do, Johnny? Huh? What was your job? Sit in your car, on the corner. Keep your eyes open. If you see a uniform, you get out. Walk down the street, knock on the door, and let the fellas know there's trouble coming. Easy as pie, right? I could have got a 9-year-old from the project to do it, but no. In the interest of Irish-Italian relations...
At least he's an EO employer.
So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. You sit on your fat ass dribbling cannoli cream onto your third chin. You watch. You watch the uniform blow months of planning, all in 2 minutes. Congratulations, Johnny. You got me. You and your pal sure put the screws to old Eddie Winter. You should tell his funny story to your little girl when you tuck her in at night. In that corner bedroom, upstairs, pink wallpaper, little house on Prince Street. Yeah. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Okay, he was a,
So, 9, 3, or 2?
yeah, good thing we would actually have to figure this out. But yeah, he was like a class,
Class A asshole.
Yep, and we've got holotape 9.
Message to Claire Pazinski.
Yeah, whatever happened to that Honor Amongst Thieves thing that never actually existed?
Dublin, Galway Bay, Waterford.
That is a good question, Gruntfodder.
And don't worry, we don't have to take my cousin Stephen with us. Let him get out of the country on his own. I told him to threaten that cop, not blast him in the face with a shotgun. He can rot in that abandoned fishery down in Union Wharf for all I care. Love you.
Okay. That's a little bit of...
Signing off.
A little bit of a disjoint.
You know, that wasn't to his significant other, was it? Huh?
Okay, so this thing has got us showing a bunch of locations all throughout the Commonwealth. So might as well kind of get started. I guess you just have to be systematic about it.
No one loves Cousin Stephen. Oh, is that what the problem is with Stephen Miller?
What's the deal with your friend Steve?
Hey, how's it going?
It's not that I don't like your friend.
But how many hours with him can you spend?
It's not that I don't think he's great.
But it's only you.
Oh, not finishing that one?
No. I'm not
Fair
walking
enough.
into that.
Well, it's a known fact that, you know, all Steves are evil.
There's an army of evil Steves.
Except for, what's his name?
Stephen Colbert.
Steve Rogers. Captain America. Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh, shit!
Where?
Hey.
Oh, he's stuck.
So, how's it going?
That was a nice little bit of panic at the disco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anything useful?
Well, a technical document. We can at least get some experience for handing some of that shit over, even though we're probably going to end up killing the people we're going to give it to.
Okay, not sure what just happened there.
It sounds like a Brotherhood fight against
Oh, so not my problem.
something. That's because that sounds like a vertibird.
So it does. And that vehicle looks like it is about to explode.
Yes, it is. Good call. Okay, little damage.
Okay, so the evidence terminal.
Because that sounds like a minigun or a vertibird with a minigun.
So let's see. Rogers disorderly conduct.
I am starting to
logs.
hear this stuff and know what it is.
Yeah.
That's just...
Evidence log for disorderly conduct. 1 cooler containing Gwinnett Brewery beverages. Cooler in evidence lockup. Beverages disposed of by staff. Winter holotape logs.
Steve Martin's a wild or crazy guy, but he's also old.
Yeah, true. Okay, so they got some more locations.
So he can't. He's probably not drafted into the Steven army.
Yeah. Dominic indecency logs. Object: one jaunty gentleman bathing outfit. Removed by Biohazard Disposal Division.
Jaunty gentleman, huh? And explosion.
Gonzalez homicide logs.
Homicide?
Yes. Possibly.
Was it in his domicile?
Yes. Possible Nuka killer victim. Any new evidence to be brought to us directly me. One photograph. One set of clothes severely water damaged. 2 Nuka-Cola caps recovered from the victim's eye sockets. So they had a Nuka-Cola killer.
So they did.
Message to Sal Bosconi. You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers, about the Montrano mess, about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South relations have been a complete failure. Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same.
Dead guy with rat poison and Nuka-Cola bottle.
I hardly know what to say. Your people turned that theater into a slaughterhouse.
I bet the Nuka-Cola killer was high on coke.
Oh.
For no conceivable reason,
oh, it's nice grunt fodder.
So just the two of us. Talk it all out. You name the time and place. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Okay. So I don't know what else is going on here, but there's the vertibird.
See, I told you as much. I'd be laughing if I'd been... But I've been sneezing like crazy for 3 days. Not feeling too hot. Oh, poor B-man. Feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I totally understand how that was. I spent a week and a half being ill.
As you all probably heard.
As you all probably heard, and, you know, and then another week getting well. Which nobody heard, because I was, you know, you were out of town, and I was, you know, all by myself.
Yep, not even touching that one.
All by myself.
Okay, might as well go over here to the Nantic Police Department.
You know, it's kind of odd that his holotapes are scattered this just...
Yeah, well, he was a very active criminal mastermind, I guess.
Yeah, but, you know, you don't just trust your holotapes to, you know, just any schmuck in the organization, you know.
That's true. So they got another one over here somewhere. Oh yes, the comments aren't being recorded on the internet for posterity, just our reaction to them.
And anything that we read aloud.
True.
I mean, then again, most people don't know because of anonymity.
Who are we?
Who are these people? Oh, whoopsie!
I've mucked it up
I've
again.
Mucked it up again. Oh.
I'm just glad that. Hello. Oh wait. Okay, levitating car.
Actually, spinning and rolling car. If you didn't know any better, you would think that that's a car that you just shot.
And these synths are just like leaving me alone.
Well, you haven't, you know, gone to destroy the...
I guess maybe because I'm on good terms with the Institute?
Obviously. Isn't that obvious? Wait, am I the only one thinking this is obvious?
I don't know. If I can, you know, not shoot at people, occasionally that's a good thing.
That sweet roll looks anything but. It does look like a roll. Actually, I'll be honest, that looked more like a steak.
That was a sweet steak.
That was a sweet roll.
And I'm having a beer.
Okay. B-Man says... Chat is recorded on Twitch whenever the stream is up for later. It says, grunt fodder. B-Man says, I'm a dipshit on the internet, and that's all I'll ever be, in the context of, what the fuck is wrong with that car?
Yes.
Physics!
Okay,
As a physicist, that's not how cars bounce. Need more rhythm. You know, and usually hydraulics. You know the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So we've got some more locations for winter holotapes.
Do not put icing on your steaks. Really? Some people apparently like their steaks buttered.
So weird. Okay, so
it's not me.
Gould armed robbery logs, 1 shotgun recovered from scene unfired, 1 surveillance video recovered from Slocum Joe's donut shop, 4 statements from witnesses. So I think this guy tried to rob a donut shop when all the cops were inside.
What is this, Springfield?
Richard's counterfeiting, 2 fraudulent money orders collected from Malden Savings and Loan. 19,063 money orders fraudulent collected from Richard's home. 1 printing press recovered from Richard's home. Okay, then. And there's a holotape. You notice the numbers are like all out there.
Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. Beach, sub shop, car yard.
Car yard.
I don't give a shit.
Would you like to go to a car that's in a yard?
Long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
But of course, you sat there and you left a tape talking about how you did something to his little meatball, which, let me tell you, sounds completely wrong in all the worst ways.
Contextually, that's horrifying. Grandfather says that using butter to sear steaks on a hot cast iron pan is a real thing. Of course, so is putting ketchup on steaks, which is probably punishable by death in some areas. I agree with B-Man on this one. Ew.
I mean, really.
But here's the thing. Okay, I'm not going to go I'm not going to try to stay out of politics tonight. But I heard that one of Donald Trump's favorite things is a steak in a butter sauce and like slathered in butter.
So the Paula Deen School of Cooking.
Although Paula Deen occasionally will change it up and use, fucking lard.
Yeah. I mean,
it has to be lard that she actually fucked.
Oh, I did not need that mental image.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, I mean, really, a good steak should require nothing other than itself.
I mean, I'm fine if you want to season it. That's great. Or you want to marinate it. Perfect. Beautiful. But when you slather butter on a steak, I don't know, you're putting fat on something that should have a nominal amount of fat already there.
Yeah.
That makes it like delicious. And it's making
your mouth water?
Yeah, my mouth is watering as I speak.
So we're getting that steak tomorrow. Okay.
We'll see.
Corrupt vandalism logs.
Worst case scenario, I'll force you to take me out for steak over the weekend.
Okay. 1 record expunged used as ordnance. Remaining pieces returned to Miss Krupp. 2 record expunged recovered from remains of record expunged. Transferred to East Boston Police Department Waste Disposal Team. What the hell was she even using?
Who knows?
Okay, more locations.
I'll be honest. I don't get the butter sauce. It's not my thing. I mean, I'm not dogging you if you enjoy having like a side of butter that you could sit there and choose to put it on. See, to me, butter sauce is what you have with crab or lobster because that's a very low-fat thing, and often it needs the fat to sit there and give it a better flavor.
Let's see. Evidence log from Moretti. Surveillance video acquired from Slocum Joe's donut shop. 1 shotgun recovered from scene. And 1 wallet recovered from scene.
Okay, Grumpfutter makes a fair point. Butter on steaks is kind of reasonable. it's fine. I don't have a problem with you cooking it in some butter to get a good sear on it if you're doing a pan fry. Okay? That's not unusual. It's the term of the butter sauce, and
It makes
it
makes it seem like a hollandaise sauce.
Yeah, it makes it sound like hollandaise. But what it was described as in something that I saw, and so I read it, and it was like, essentially they take like a large ladle of butter and just ladle it over the entire steak.
That's a crime. Hey, look,
and that I call a crime. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, look, another
photograph collection.
Yep, scene of victim, one man's suit waterlogged, and 2 Nuka-Cola caps. Another killing from the Nuka-Cola killer. Washington Joyride logs. One photographs at a vehicle, one 2077 Chrysler Corvette recovered from Chelsea River.
Nice. But yeah, so...
Okay, that's over here. Is the
See,
other.
I like ketchup. Not on steak, mind you. You know, I don't do steak with ketchup. But I do get, I do like on some steaks, if, they're a little bit less perfectly done how I want them. I'll totally do like A1.
But they better have messed it up.
But that's usually because it's been messed up. Like overcooked a bit. So.
Charlotte Wynn.
Or not seasoned.
I hope you're well. After our little joint venture this past May, you should be. If memory serves correctly, that pallet of buff out earned you a small fortune, and Woolley 8 years in a state correctional facility. So I got to thinking, why not do it again? We both love the same things. Money and destruction.
That's actually kind of sweet.
Together we'll outmaneuver them all. Boston will be ours for the taking. Let them play checkers. We'll play chess.
Player checkers.
Signing off.
I'll be honest, that almost sounds romantic. If I didn't know that he's a raging insane lunatic.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Let's see. So we'll go ahead and do a quick save since we're progressing well.